These Florida officers were searching for a suspect with open battery charges when they noticed a suspicious vehicle approaching. The driver matched the suspect's description, so they attempted to speak with him, but what happened next took them by surprise.
Hey, Daddy! Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I did nothing wrong to you. Do you not understand that? Do you not understand that? I did nothing wrong. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I didn't drive off from you or nothing. Don't touch me.
Stay over here.
You just stopped me illegally walking down the street.
You're parked in the roadway.
I'm parked in the roadway. I live here. Thank you very much. Kiss my kiss my bro. This shit, nah. Hey, I don't know what's wrong with this.
What are you trying to do? I don't understand. What do you want? We're like,
So
I asked him why he was stopped in front of our house, and he said, "Oh, why are you disrespecting me? Pull over." Hold on. First of all, he grabs onto my window, bro. Grabs onto my window and tells me, "Don't run over my foot. Don't run over my foot." Who the f you think you is, cuz? You're not nobody to me.
He was parked in front of your house.
Hey, he parked in front of the house.
I'm recording it. I got it.
What's your name,
man? I got it right here.
I asked him why.
What's your name and badge? House, buddy. I ain't got to stand. You're on my property. What's your name and badge number?
This ain't no traffic stop.
Parked in front of his house. Where's your boss?
We want a supervisor. We want a supervisor.
Supervisor right now.
We want a supervisor.
Hold on. Calm down.
Window.
Why are y'all here?
Yeah, why are you here? Excuse me?
Alright, we still walking.
Right down the road. What you doing here?
What are you doing?
What you doing here? What are you doing here then?
What are you doing?
Why are you parked there?
Fucking know now.
Why are you parked there? Do you know the Constitution? What's your name and badge number?
back up.
No, what's your name and badge number?
Oh, bro, you in our property. What are you doing?
Get your supervisor.
Y'all need to back up.
Oh, yeah.
This is a traffic stop. Get back. Get back.
Back up.
Hold on.
Where's your lights?
Hold on.
Y'all walking around us. So y'all back the fuck up. We can't have a civil conversation if everybody's yelling.
Exactly.
So calm down.
I want to know
Do
what.
not interfere with the traffic.
It ain't no traffic stop.
It's a sergeant lieutenant out here right
Get
now.
back.
Get my phone. Get my phone.
Why are you yelling?
Because you, what the f you doing here?
He stopped us.
What you doing right there? He pulled me over. He grabbed my ass. He told me to stop. Stop.
Yes, no. Hold on, calm down. No, let them violate your rights again. This time, you will lose your qualified immunity, and you will too. Do you know the Constitution? What's your articulate? What's your reason? What's the reason?
Do you have your driver's license on you?
Where's your lights? There is no traffic stop.
I need your driver's
Where's
license.
we have told you we want a supervisor.
Hey! Don't touch her, man.
Hey, stop.
Get the f back! Get back now! Get back!
Just back up. Just record. Y'all just record.
We're suing you, right? You know you know what he did was wrong. Now get off of me. Get off of me. What are you doing?
I don't want.
You ain't. Hey, get off of me. Do you know what he just did? Violated her Constitution. I will sue your. You will go. I want your boss. Bring your goddamn boss out here right now.
I want a supervisor.
Supervisor now, goddamn it.
I want a supervisor.
Call him, please call him. You gonna grab a female out here.
Oh boy,
Back
you
up.
know something? You're gonna lose your qualified immunity.
Hey, now he just told her.
Yeah, yes, you piece of.
Hey, you touched the wrong one today.
Okay. Stay here.
This is my
You
car.
here.
I can say whatever the fuck I want to. Thank you.
Get back.
Don't touch.
Over here.
Don't touch
Are
me.
you the supervisor?
Over here.
Don't touch me.
Sir, are you the supervisor?
Yeah.
Okay, come here.
Hey, I'll be with you in a second.
No, your officer
Listen
just
to me.
slammed her down.
Hey, listen to me. I'll be with you
I'll
in
tell
just a
you
second.
what.
Sir, I'll be with you in just a
Y'all don't know
second.
what the Constitution is.
What do you need?
What do I need?
Yep.
I need them to get back.
Okay. Let's go. Let's talk over here. The garage. The driveway.
Over here.
We stay right here.
Do you have your driver's license on
I
you?
got license in the car.
Get your driver's license.
That's
I'll tell you what.
You know how many problems we have here? Every other weekend. We got people, homeless people in the woods. We got everything going on. We don't need that. That's why I'm asking why you're down here. I'm not trying to disrespect you. I don't want to disrespect you.
This got blown out of proportion.
I don't want you to lose
for
your
a
job.
simple reason.
All
right? Sit tight.
Look at her.
What?
Son, you got to do something to obstruct. You don't know the law.
I'll be with you in a
You don't know the law. I will get an attorney. That's the power. That's in my life now. That's right.
Record and hush. Keep your mouth shut.
What's she 10-15 for?
She put hands on Brett.
Okay.
After you put hands on me.
Okay. Any injuries? Ma'am?
I don't know to my face. I don't know.
All right.
Oh, no, I got it right.
Hey, he's good.
8 feet. The goddamn
Need these people back.
Constitution says I got 8 feet to record these pirates.
Yeah, I don't know why you grabbed onto the window.
195 Clear Kelly.
See, that's why I'm asking.
And you came out immediately hostile.
No, I was
stopped in the road. You
That's
revved.
why I stopped. That's why I stopped, because I was wondering why you were down here.
Simple traffic
I
stop.
found a dead dude laying in the woods.
Then everyone comes out of the house.
I have to physically do something to stop you.
Obstruction.
All right.
Got a little physical. Did a traffic stop.
What's your name and badge number?
54. Can you repeat, please?
Okay. Is this the subject of the traffic stop?
Driver. Yeah, he's going to be fine. I'm over here trying to do an ATC. This guy revs the engine, comes up, stops. What are you guys doing at my house? What are you doing? Not even at his house.
He was walking down the street right here.
Listen, I'm talking to him.
I know, but he grabs onto my window.
Now you're talking to me. How can we talk to one person at a time?
He initiates.
Okay.
Right, he's like, what's your
Okay,
name?
so traffic stop totally separate from your ATC.
100%.
Did you guys get to finish the ATC?
No.
Okay. As soon as you're done with him, take her. Clear out.
Who is she to you?
That's my stepmom. That's why she was standing in front of me when you grabbed her. He grabbed her, bro, grabbed her by her throat, slammed her up against the car, 100%, bro. She ain't touched him one time. I got it all on video.
What's your name and badge number? So you're not going to give it to me, huh?
Yeah, my name and badge.
Oh, now you want that? Yeah, I want all you.
265.
What's your name and badge number?
Officer Brown, 250.
Oh, what happened? Why did your sergeant have to tell you? Because you know you broke your policy. Well, whatever. I tell you what, y'all just f***ed up is what y'all did. I got an attorney and I'm gonna sue this goddamn police department bigger than fuck. Slam my goddamn wife on the ground for no reason, then he's gonna threaten me with obstruction. Apparently you don't know what the obstruction is. Obstruction, I have to physically do something, stop you. The Constitution says I can record y'all 8 feet away. We got the whole, look at this, look at this, pirate police department. What's your name and badge number, ma'am? What's your name and badge number?
This way.
I can't read. I'm illiterate. What's your name and badge number? Being reading and hearing is two different things. You're talking about 22 weeks in the academy and 720 hours of and this is what you get. Look at that. They ain't got nothing better to do. Look at them. God almighty knows. Y'all so proud, ain't you? Huh? Y'all gonna have a big lawsuit on y'all. Y'all picked the right crack of the day, buddy. Look at this.
What we got to say,
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna sue that and I'm gonna get his qualified immunity. I don't know what y'all gonna do with my wife since he body slammed her ass.
Grabbed her by the throat, slammed her up
and
against
she
the
did
window,
nothing.
bro. She ain't touch him.
I got it on video.
That's why you thinking about it.
Yeah, you thinking
you're
hard.
thinking hard. You want you got nothing to do with that. What you gonna do?
I'll tell you what. No, hold on.
What?
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 The woman was charged with battery on a law enforcement officer and resisting arrest.
Hey everyone, it's Trent, prior Deputy Sheriff, Patrol Sergeant, and Canine Handler. And these situations are always a little more tricky to break down because I'm just going off of little snippets of the body cam footage, which clearly doesn't tell the full picture here. And quite frankly, it rarely ever does unless you're actually on scene viewing the incident itself. And then I also have the officer's report. However, that lacks a lot of articulation that I would have liked to have seen, but I'm going to do the best that I can to break this thing down for you guys anyway. So what started this whole thing off is these cops go into this house to try to locate a suspect that had a warrant warrant for his arrest or open charges. They left. This other guy pulls up on him in his car and becomes verbally abusive to these cops, according to their report. And in their report, they stated that this guy closely resembled the description of the original suspect they were looking for. And also, this guy had said, hey, what were you just doing at my house? The same house where the suspect resided. And then he was also parked illegally in the middle of the roadway while he was talking to law enforcement. So they told him to pull his vehicle to the side of the road so they could effect a traffic enforcement stop. So right there, they are justified twice in detaining this individual. Regardless of what that lady said later on, as a cop, you do not need to have your forward-facing red light, blue lights, or siren in order to pull somebody over and detain them. These cops standing outside their vehicle on a roadway, talking to someone in their vehicle and saying, hey, you need to pull over, you're being detained for violating whatever the code is, 100% justified, and they are legal in performing that action. Also, they're justified in detaining this kid to get him positively identified, because it is reasonable to believe that he could potentially be the suspect based on the fact that he resides at the same location and he closely resembles him. And all you need for that is reasonable suspicion, which dictates that they have suspicion to believe that this guy could be involved in a crime, meaning that he has a warrant for his arrest based on the totality of the circumstances. And that definition is further broken down in a United States Supreme Court ruling, Terry versus Ohio. It is a much lower threshold than probable cause, which is broken down even further in Illinois versus Gate, meaning that a crime has been committed, and this more than likely is going to be your suspect, meaning that this guy had been identified, he did have the warrant for his arrest, boom, there's your probable cause to make that arrest or to search somebody. So then all these people come out of the house and it's a giant mess and everyone's yelling and talking over one another. And I've been in those situations before. It can be very chaotic, and that's where you're going to have to rely on your command presence, your communication skills. Ideally, you have those. And in my opinion, these cops did not do a good job of doing that. They're kind of just sitting back and letting everyone just talk over them, and they're not really saying much of anything. However, it could also have been one of those situations where, based on the fact it was just two officers and a whole bunch of angry, hostile people, for the safety element, they wanted to wait until additional resources and backup arrived on scene, because nobody was in danger of doing anything. Everyone's just kind of hanging around. The suspect wasn't going to be fleeing, or there was nobody with a weapon that we were able to observe. So there was no rush, so to speak. And if there's no rush, you can kind of you have that luxury just to kind of sit back, make sure the scene stays safe, and wait for additional resources to arrive. And then, since these officers still were not able to identify this guy to verify that he was not the original suspect, that lady got in the way. And in the officer's report, they said that they had told her multiple times to get out of the way, otherwise she was going to be arrested for obstruction. And I'm assuming her husband stated that the obstruction needed to be physical, otherwise it didn't count. That is completely not true. If you are hindering or delaying a law enforcement officer's investigation in any regard, even if you're just standing there getting in the way and they can articulate that fact, that is obstruction and you're committing a crime, and you can be arrested and taken to jail for that. And what I thought was kind of odd is that at the tail end of this thing, the supervisor is asking this officer, hey, was the ATC different than the traffic pullover? The ATC meaning the attempt to contact that original suspect, was that different, completely different situation than this pullover? And the officer said, yes, it was. And in my opinion, that's not true. It was one and the same, because they thought that secondary subject resembled the first one. And that's what started this whole thing off, was they were originally looking for that suspect. So no, it is the same thing. And I don't know if this officer meant it a different way or I'm misunderstanding it, but in my opinion, that is not accurate. Also, what was interesting is that they only arrested this woman. They didn't arrest her husband, who was also standing right next to her, committing an obstruction crime. Additionally, they didn't do anything with this kid that they had stopped and pulled over and tried to identify. In my opinion, that can be a very bad look when you go to court, because you're just arresting this woman who is obstructing your attempts to get this guy identified. In my opinion, you should, at least at the bare minimum, if I was in their situation, give this kid a citation for blocking a roadway with his vehicle, just to show that there's some sort of legal standing there for doing what you did. It is not necessary. However, they're going to be much better off. And again, I would have liked to see further articulation in this report based on the fact that the body cam footage does not show the incident in its entirety. And that's going to be it for this one. See you guys in the next one.